Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to look at two easily confused words. The first one is too long, T-O-L-O-N-G, and the second one is too, T-O-O-L-O-N-G. It's always important to know when to use too, T-O, and when to use too, T-O-O, when you're writing. Nothing confuses English speakers more than people getting this wrong. It doesn't matter when you're talking because the two words sound exactly the same. The extra O on the end of T-O-O doesn't mean that you have to make the sound longer. So when people are listening, they're used to having to figure out whether you mean T-O or T-O-O from the context. And they are pretty good at doing that. But if you use the wrong one in writing, it's like you have deliberately sent them in the wrong direction. It's like you've written, I'm using it to mean this, when you are using it to mean something else. So they get confused. They also know immediately that English is not your first language. If they're testing your English to check if it's good enough for a job or to understand a university course where they will teach in English, you will lose points. The word to, only one letter O, has many uses. It can mean where you are going. For example, we are going to the waterfall. It can show who is the owner of something. For example, this book belongs to Nortway. It can mean some kind of relationship. For example, she is married to him. Or they are related to each other. They are cousins. It can also mean you add something. For example, you add herbs and spices to your cooking to make chicken curry. You can use it when you want to show a range. For example, from A to Z, or from 1 to 10, or from first to last. Lastly, you use it to make the infinitive, to plus verb 1. For example, to eat, to sleep, to study. So what do they mean, these two phrases? Long is a verb. To long is the infinitive form to plus verb 1. Verb 2 and verb 3 are both longed, L-O-N-G-E-D. It means to miss something very much, or to want something a lot and very deeply, or to feel a deep desire for something. So some examples. 1. After he moved to America, Sonnet longed to return to Courtelet. Number 2. When he became a soldier, he didn't see his family for 2 years. Every night he longed to be with them. Number 3. Ever since I was a child, I have longed to go to Disneyland. Long is also an adjective. It can be used to say how big something is, its size, or how much time it takes, or even sometimes how far it is. So here's some examples. I want you to cut a long piece of bamboo. That's about the size. That was a long speech. That's about the time. When you say too long, you mean that it was over big or too much time. So for example, the bamboo was too long to fit in the room, so they had to cut it. It was over big. Another example, the answer Esther wrote for her homework question was too long. The teacher said only 500 words, and her answer was 723. Over big. Another example, Sotutu says, it's been 2 years since last time I saw you. Sogedowa says, yes, it's been too long, too much time. For time, if you say not too long, it means the time is close. So, for example, it's not too long until Christmas means Christmas is coming soon. Or, when's my mother getting home from work? It won't be too long now, meaning soon. Now, a situation to be very careful about. Another meaning of too, T-O-O, is also. So, for example, you can say, I too long for the days when we played together as children. To is being used to mean also. So it means I also long for the days. In this situation, we have two T-O-O with two O's, but long still means to want something a lot. Okay. Now, I want you to just identify for these ones, are we talking about time or size or distance? My mother left the chicken curry in the oven too long. What do you think? And the answer, that's about time, how long it was in the oven. Karen people have had to fight too long for their country. And that one, also about time. My brother's legs were too long for the trousers my auntie gave him. And that one is about size. I have waited too long to care if I have to wait 5 more minutes. And that one is about time. The Lazada parcel was too long to fit on the delivery motorbike. They had to use a truck. And that one is about size. And it's too long to walk to your uncle's house. You'd better go by motorbike. And that's about distance. Okay, now you have to say which one is correct. In Thailand, they made chewing betel nuts illegal 2 years ago. It's been too long since I tasted it. So, too long, 1 O or 2 O's for two. At first, I used to long for the taste in my mouth. Again, 1 O or 2 O's in two. And the answers, the first one is 2 O's, and the second one is only 1 O. For too long, I've let you tell me I'm too young to understand. 1 O or 2 O's. And the answer is 2 O's, too long. When I was a child, I used to long for the day when I could ride my own motorbike. But now it's not so important. 1 O or 2. And the answer this time is 1 O. It's a waste of time to long for something you can never have. And the answer this time is 1 O. I hope it's not too long until I can pay you back the money I borrowed. And the answer for that one is 2 O's. After she split up with her boyfriend, she began to long for him to come back. And that one is 1 O. And this is the end, my friend. See you again next time.